Welcome back to Better Living. I'm here now with Elizabeth from the Valentine Theatre. We're going to talk about the Hound of Baskervilles. I added an S in the wrong place earlier, but I have fixed it now. The Hound of Baskervilles, for someone who, like me, doesn't know anything about this show. Tell us about it.
Well, it's about a family dynasty, the Baskervilles, in Devonshire, England, and they are plagued with a curse. Apparently, the first of the line, Sir Hugo, was viciously killed by a spectral hound.
Oh.
And the play opens with the death of another in the line, Sir Charles, and Lady Agatha, the executrix of the estate, calls upon the help of Sherlock Holmes and his comrade Watson to solve the case and figure out whether or not this murder was the result of this hound or whether it was someone behind it. So,
And you're not going to tell me how it ends, are you?
I'm not.
Okay, well, because I really want to know. Now I'm intrigued. It is at the Valentine Theatre, but it's in Studio A. So, what is the difference? What is Studio? I haven't been here that long. I haven't been to the Valentine Theatre yet. So tell me about Studio A.
Well, Studio A is a smaller, intimate 80-seat theater off of Adams Street. So if you're looking at the building of the Valentine Theatre actually takes up a full block, and it's on the right side of the building, and there's a sign above the door marked Studio A. So it's a very small, intimate experience, like I said, and it's used for a lot of experimental theater or some smaller productions and give local talent the opportunity to perform there. So
I love the smaller theater. I've been to several productions in different cities all over that are in that smaller. There is something about it, I think, both for the person that's watching, the spectator, but also for the actors. Everyone I've talked to that's performed in one of those said it's such a different experience.
Oh, it is. Right off the bat, when we started rehearsals, I tried to make my actors aware, you're going to be literally in these people's laps.
Yeah.
You can't hide anything, so.
You got to be on your A game, that's for sure. Well, you guys actually started last weekend, right?
We started, yes, the performances started last weekend.
So we've got some pictures of some of the performance last week, or this may have been a dress rehearsal. Who are some of the, for people familiar with the arts here in our community, who are some of the actors that you'll see?
Well, we have Greg Kistner, who is performing as our Sherlock Holmes. We have Eric Simpson, who is our Watson. It is a cast of 10, so I could run through all of them.
Are there any names? I know Greg. Greg may or may not work here.
We do have a married couple performing as the housekeeper and the butler. They're Ted and Rhonda Cowell. And we have Jennifer Braun. She is a part of the Toledo Opera, and she will be performing as Kathy Stapleton. Connor Gavin as Jack Stapleton.
Who's Sir Charles? Because I feel bad for that person. They're
John
in one
Masters.
scene. Oh, poor John. He's in one scene probably. Or does he make appearances throughout?
No, he is actually the last of the line and the one they are trying to protect from the fate of the rest of them.
Okay, from the perhaps Hound or someone else. You're going to have to go to the show to find out. So let's talk about where you can get tickets to go to the Hound of Baskervilles.
You may call either the box office at 419-242-2787, or you can visit the website, www.valentinetheatre.com.
Well, it started last weekend, but there's still time to see the show, right?
Yes, there is. You may also purchase them at the door.
Just this weekend?
This weekend and the last weekend in March.
So we have several more opportunities to see it. Why did you guys choose this production to do?
Well, it is a fun story, and with the resurgence of the Holmes and Watson on BBC and the Guy Ritchie film a few years ago, we know that there is a big fan base for the Sherlock Holmes stories, and this happened to be one of the most popular stories in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's collection. And it was great. The setting and everything was great for the Studio A space. So
that's how it
seemed like a natural fit.
Yeah, that's how it came about. Tell us, the Valentine Theatre, not Studio A, but the Valentine Theatre really is a gem for our community, isn't it?
It is. It's been around. Come Christmas this year, it'll be 120 years since its inaugural performance. And it closed down for a little while and was renovated, and in 1999 it reopened to the public, and since then it's been offering international and national performers. Local performing arts groups are able to come in and utilize the venue. It's really a beautiful place. There's community outreach and educational outreach for the kids, and it's really quite a treasure.
I have been pleasantly surprised at just how deep the talent pool is as far as the arts, whether it's actors, musicians, artists, in this area. It is, yeah, it's been really remarkable as a newbie to the area. You know, when you come in, you kind of look around, and it's been, when you're casting a show like this, how hard is it?
Oh, it was very difficult. I could have cast the show about 3 different times, but it all came down to the right chemistry and everybody working off of each other, and I was lucky I found one.
Yeah. And the shows were well received last weekend?
Yes, they were.
I would assume so, as much. Okay, let's give people all the details again. It's in Studio A at the Valentine Theatre. Tell them where they can get tickets again.
That would be the box office, 419-242-2787, and www.valentinetheater.com.
And you still have 2 weekends. Is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday performances?
Yes, Friday, Saturday are at 8 p.m. and Sunday performances are at 2 p.m.
All right. Well, if you are an early sleeper, then you can get the matinee on Sunday. Make sure you get to Studio A at the Valentine Theatre to see the Hound of Baskervilles. We'll be right back on Better Living.